Hello everyone. This time we want to answer this question that is it a good time to buy the US dollar? In order to address this question, let's look at one chart. The US dollar to Danish krone chart, or USD/DKK. As you can see on the weekly chart, we can clearly count a 5-way downward move. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, 4, and 5. And what comes after a complete downward movement? That's correct, a retracement, which seems has already begun. Now, before having a closer look into the retracement, let me also point out to the MACD indicator. So, here is the MACD indicator, which I'm going to put on this chart, which is the weekly chart. As you might notice, there is an obvious convergence here, which is typically seen at the end of movements. So now we have another reason for starting to buy this pair. Let's move on to the 4-hour chart. In this chart, we can have a closer look on what is going on. After the low of 5.9329, which was established in middle of February, we had seen a relatively big rise in the pair on the 4-hour chart. If you look close, you can easily identify a 5-wave advance, followed by a 3-wave decline. So you can see a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And immediately afterwards, a correction in wave A, B, and C. So, with this pattern in mind, the stage is set for this pair to start its advance once more, especially if the 6.1266 level breaks. We can expect an accelerated move. Even if this does not happen and the pair makes a new low and breaks the 5.9329 level, I will still favor buying the pair instead of getting out of the trades. Unless the convergence, which I pointed out earlier, and it is seen in the weekly chart, starts to vanish. In that situation, the game might change. But till then, being long is my way to play. The minimum target is around 6.16, but this is the very minimum. If we count the ongoing move as a possible wave 3, then we can easily move far higher from here. The best approach is to open multiple trades at this point, and after breaking the 6.16 level, closing some of the trades and leaving some others open, but the ones that are open will have a stop loss placed on the opening level. Just as a heads up, you must control your risk so that you can control your trades in any scenario. I cannot go through all my charts, but if you take a look at similar pairs like the US dollar to Chinese yuan, or the US dollar to the Russian ruble, or the US dollar to the Swedish crown, or US dollar to the Singapore dollar, and many more charts with US dollar in it, you will clearly see that the trend for more than a year was US dollar weakness. So at least a correction in this trend, which means US dollar strength, seems pretty reasonable. Not all pairs containing US dollar are alike, but several of them are. In conclusion, it seems a pretty good time to become a US dollar bull, or at least get out of the short side if you were shorting the US dollar before. So that's all, folks, for this time. Bye for now.